Alright, water signs, this is going to be your guidance video for the week, this week, today to April 3rd. We're kind of playing catch up a little bit this week, so I decided just to group them by elements. Alright, I did put timestamps in the description below, and I am going to pin a comment, so you can just click on your sign and go straight to your video. We're going to start with Cancer first. Alright, Cancer, energy of the week, broken heart. So broken heart talks about something, of course, broke your heart, but when it comes out as energy of the week, it signifies that this has already happened. Broken heart talks about healing of the heart. You can see in the picture it started to mend. There's still a deep crack here at the bottom, but it's always about healing of a broken heart. So I feel like you've experienced probably in this last week, probably around this full moon, this big full moon release that we just had, some sort of broken heart, something that you were really expecting. I feel like expectations were high, and something happened that let you down, and I feel like that is the energy. So you're healing something this week. Alright, Cancer, we're going to clarify with the Numinous Astro deck. This clarification card is going to help you put this general reading in your own personal birth chart, and this will help this reading resonate more and help you be able to actually use the guidance in your own daily life. So let's see what we can get for broken heart. So we have Virgo. So Virgo is the alchemist. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, witchy, pure, refined, accurate, critical, nervous, perfectionist. So I know this is Cancer, but I'm getting like it's possible that you were trying to have some of these characteristics, like you were trying to I feel like be methodical about something, be witchy about something, be like accurate is sticking out. Maybe you weren't accurate about a situation, something like that. But what I would recommend doing is, Cancer, I would look to see if you have Virgo in your birth chart. And if you do, I would look to see what house you have Virgo in. And then I feel like you would be able to see what situation, what does that house represent. And that would be the situation that you're dealing with, this expectation of something that broke your heart. Alright, let's see. See if we can get a little bit more information. Where is this going? So I'm getting with this card too, the Alchemist, like I'm getting that this could have been something spiritual. I'm feeling like this could have been something like soulful, spiritual, witchy, stuck out, and maybe like it didn't go how you expected, or it's harder than you think. I'm getting that too, Cancer. Alright. Wow. Alright, so Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, very resourceful, very in charge of her things, very in control of her finances. This could have something to do with finances. So this could be like if you tried to maybe perfectionist, methodical is still sticking out. So maybe if like if you tried to do something that had to do with your resources or your finances, and if I feel like you would probably have Virgo in your house of finances, that's probably what the situation would be. And it could be that that's caused some sort of like there was some sort of expectation and something didn't come through, and that's what's caused this broken heart. That's like what you're healing from. What your obstacle or challenge is that now you're needing a new resource. Now you're having to find, if this has something to do with work, this could be a relationship, of course, at work, and something didn't work out, and maybe now you're having to find a new place of work, a new place to find your resources, that type of thing. Alright, Cancer, a lesson you've already learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle, you have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords always talks about how you know to remove yourself from the situation. You know that you have to take yourself and your family and move to calmer waters. It is about moving, it is about relocating, and I feel like this is in your lessons already learned, so it's possible you had to do this before, or it's possible that this is what's happening right now, and this is what you're learning, and this could be what could be also adding to this broken heart. Like if you've been somewhere, we get really comfortable in our journey, right, Cancer, and we think that this is where we're going to be forever and ever, and life is all about change. That's the whole purpose. You change as you go through life. You learn new things, you move, you travel, you meet new people, people come in and out. That is what this whole journey is about. But I'm feeling like you're feeling like a broken heart about this situation. And then the outcome is the Three of Wands, and it's about expansion. You're going to expand this thing that has caused this broken heart, or has caused you to have to move away or find new resources, is going to end up causing you to do something that maybe you wouldn't have done previously. You would have stayed settled in a certain situation and you wouldn't have grew, is what I'm getting. I'm almost getting for some of you like this has all already happened. I know that's weird because it's supposed to be from today till the 3rd, but I totally feel like something here has already happened. If that is the case, Cancer, I feel like there's a purpose for you to be able to see it from like the beginning to the end. I feel like that's what the purpose of this reading is. And if this hasn't happened to you yet, I feel like clearly this could be something that you're dealing with this week. So if you do catch yourself having to leave a situation, move from a situation, just know that the outcome is it's going to bring you great expansion. So it's all going to be better in the end. It doesn't matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it's all going to work out in the end. Alright, we are going to go straight to Queen of the Moon Oracle for guidance. I've been explaining in the other videos that when I do my readings in the morning, I always use the first card of the week. I do 2 of them for the week, and the first card, usually when it's going down, like when something's happening and I'm like, oh yeah, I said in my video, I'll use this guidance card to help me get through. And then when I've made it through the week and I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm kind of sitting there, okay, like what now? Then I'll know that this guidance card is telling me like what I have to look forward to, what I have to hope for. And so that's why we've been doing 2 guidance cards each week. So let's see what we're going to do when this Queen of Pentacles, this low resources happens. Alright, so you have fear. So it just flipped out, and fear talks about how we cannot let fear keep us from moving forward. It is going to fall in front of the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So this is your resources. This is in a challenge or obstacle, which means your resources are low, or something has happened. Doesn't mean it's low, just can mean that something has happened to your resources and you might feel out of control with your finances, something like that. But you know that you have to travel. You have to move away from whatever the situation is, and you're fearful about it. And I feel like it's just telling you, this card always talks about how don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear keep you from expanding. And then, let's see, creation. We create our own destiny. This card has been coming out a lot for me this week. So if you don't journal, or if you don't keep a daily journal, you don't write often, I would recommend doing that, Cancer, because it's been coming up a lot for me. If you did used to journal and maybe you're not doing it so much anymore, I would recommend getting back into it, because I feel like that's how you're going to create your destiny. That's how you're going to expand. That's how you're going to be able to see like where you're going now that this change has happened. Alright, we are going to end it with a moonology oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it's possible it's going to be an emotional week. Maybe not as intense as something you've already dealt with. But I feel like now you're just at the point of where do I go from here? And that can sometimes be a little scary if you have this fear and you can't like find that faith. You know, dig deep and find that faith. The universe has your back. You're not here. It's not meant to set you up for failure. You're meant to succeed. So the only thing that holds us back is our own fears. Just ignore it. Move past it, right? And create your own destiny. Confidence is your key to success. It is the new moon in Leo. Alright, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I feel like you're going to have a very interesting week. I do feel like this is for somebody who's already went through this situation, and now you're kind of just sitting here deciding where to go. Be confident and know that the universe has your back. Where you're headed is where you're supposed to be going. Alright, Cancer, have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe. Alright, Scorpio, short video while we catch up. So this is going to be your energy for this week, starting today until April 3rd. We did just have the full moon in Libra. I believe it was on the 28th, Sunday. We have Mercury moving into Mars on April 3rd. So I do feel like a lot of injustices are being made right this week. I do feel like there's a lot of clear understanding of certain situations this week. But let's see, Scorpio, what energy are you going to be working with this week? A victory. Nice. Alright, so victory, of course, is about success and achievements. This is going to be your energy of the week, so this could be something that you're working towards, or this could be something that's coming in for you, Scorpio. Alright, we're going to clarify our energy of the week with the Numinous Astro deck, and this is going to help put this general reading into your own personal birth chart, so you can actually use all of the guidance, and all of the cards should resonate well. Alright, so you have the moon. So the moon is about your feelings, it's about your emotions. So you're having some sort of victory with your emotions, your feelings, something. So the moon is also about like your gut instincts. And it's possible that you have like a gut instinct this week and it brings you some sort of victory. Now the moon can also be about things that are unknown. So it's possible that you've been working with something that you didn't know, and you had some sort of instinct, and you were able to maybe see that it was right, and that brought you some sort of victory this week. I would definitely say, Scorpio, make sure to watch your moon sign. If you don't have your birth chart, I believe there's a couple of videos I've put, like you can look and get free birth charts in a lot of different places. Astro.com is the one that I use. It's really simple to get to, but I would definitely make sure that you know what your moon sign is, and I would definitely make sure to watch that video also, and it should be able to kind of give you more clarification. Alright, let's see, what is a challenge or obstacle you're facing? The Chariot. So the Chariot is about movement, it's about taking action, it's about doing something, going somewhere. So you could be feeling stuck. It's in your challenges or obstacles, so I feel like there's something you're not doing. Alright, a lesson already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle. You have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about being patient. You're waiting for something. It's like you're working really hard, but you're not able to see like where it's getting you. And then out comes Scorpio, wow, Justice. So Justice is where we just, like I said, the Libra full moon where we just had, and it is very much where a wrong is made right, or like the scales of justice or balance, something like that. With this card, I always notice she has the scales, but she also has the sword. So she had to do something to get this justice. And it's probably movement. It's probably action. You're probably needing to take some sort of action. You need to move in a forward direction. I feel like you've been patient, and now you're just not. We're going to clarify. So I feel like these two are very opposite. You have, in your challenge or obstacle, you have movement, but in your lessons already learned, you have patience, waiting, and then you have justice. So I feel like you've been waiting for some sort of justice to come in. It does come in at the end of this week, but the Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot. Alright. So the Chariot is going to be clarified by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, of course, is a firm foundation. It is about a family home. It is also a twin flame union card. I do want to point out that I have noticed in this Gilded Tarot, the Four of Wands shows two people and a child. So that is very important. To me, this card is more about like a family home, family situation. It's possible that you're moving if your family to some other location, or you're moving from maybe a continuing challenges or obstacles. So the Four of Wands, this family firm foundation tells me this isn't here. So you need to take some sort of action to be able to get this firm foundation. Let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You have Temperance, again patience, again it's balancing things out. In Justice, you have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork. So you get some sort of help, it looks like, this week, Scorpio. So whatever this victory is, it's going to have something to do with this firm foundation in your family. Whatever that chariot, that movement, that action is that needs to be taken is going to have to do with this family. But it's all going to boil down to something to do with your feelings, your gut reaction, a gut instinct, something like that. I do feel like you have some sort of help bringing in this justice with the Three of Pentacles. It's like teamwork. It's like people helped you get the justice that you deserved, is what I'm getting. And you were patient. You waited for it. Alright, we are going to do our Queen of the Moon Oracle. We'll do two of them. One for the beginning of the week, one for the end of the week. In the other videos this week, I've kind of been telling everyone how I use my guidance cards when I do my reading each morning. I do two just like this, where I do one at the beginning, one at the end. Whenever the challenge or obstacle, I come across it, I do so many readings that a lot of times I'll forget what mine was. And then it'll happen and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that's what was, what's going to happen. And I'll remember this guidance card because this is what I'll use when it's happening to me. That's how I'll get through it. And then as I make it through the week and I get to the outcome and I've done what I was supposed to do, and I'm like, okay, where do I go now from here? What happens next? This guidance card kind of gives me like a hope. It gives me, I know what's coming in is kind of what I'm trying to say. So let's see, for the beginning of the week, Scorpio. You have pleasure. So pleasure talks about how you have to let something go. Alright, so it says pleasure. Are you taking life too intensely or too seriously? The time has come to call in pleasure of life. Seek light-heartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule an activity you find pleasurable. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over of all of your administration, stress, and worries for a time of immersing ourselves in something joyful. Okay, so I'm getting, this is going to be for someone who is having some sort of situation with their family home. Maybe like they're feeling like they've been waiting for this justice, and I'm almost getting like they've been waiting for some sort of freedom or some sort of so I feel like with this card, pleasure, you're filling yourself with all this negative energy, this darkness, thinking that this is something that you need to do. And you don't understand like why it is that you're not able to get this victory. And it's because you're doing the same thing repeatedly. And the Chariot is telling you that if you are trying to fix this situation and you want this victory, you want these feelings to be more joyful, more pleasurable, you're going to have to take some sort of action. Sitting there doing, not making new choices, or not doing taking new actions is not going to change anything. If you continue to do what you've always done, then you will have the same outcome every time. And then end of the week, you have fear. Fear is number 11. And it says, the time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fear blocks flow. So pretty much just what I just said. Alright, Scorpio. So I feel like you went through this phase a few weeks back where you were like really stuck, and you weren't taking action and you weren't doing something, but then you did. And it looked like you were starting to come out of it, and I feel like something is happening to kind of like pull you back into it. Something like that. You have to have faith in the universe, Scorpio. The universe is not here to set you up for failure. The universe has your back. You have to have faith and let this fear go. It's the only thing that's stopping you from being able to get everything it is that you want. Alright, we're going to end it with a moonology oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it's possible it's going to be an emotional week. You clearly take some action because you've received this justice. It's possible you have help taking this action, but you do receive the justice. But I feel like the fear is what's going to be, your thoughts is what's going to be probably the most difficult part of the week, especially with feelings over here. Yeah. So you have 2 come out. The answers you need are coming. It's the full moon in Gemini. And it's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, that is perfect. I'm going to leave it right there. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like the tribe, please like and subscribe. Alright, Pisces, you have Angel of Love. And that is going to be your energy of the week. So Angel of Love talks about a tender connection. It's someone you're very, very close to. Now this could be energy coming in this week, or this could be a main focus of like a person already in your life, Pisces. We are going to clarify. You have second house assets. Alright, so this is about your material world, possession, finances, values, worthiness. It says credit score, security, aesthetics, luxuries. So I feel like that is where this Angel of Love is going to come in. I would definitely look and see your birth chart, what's in your second house. Definitely watch those videos also, because that is where this Angel of Love or this tender connection is going to help you. So I'm getting like, I see like dressers full of things, and it's funny because my youngest son is Pisces, and he of course is moving in with his girlfriend, and they are getting their first place together. So I just thought that's super perfect because they are totally helping each other start out in their young life together. But let's see, a challenge or obstacle that you might face this week, Pisces. You have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is about a wish being granted. So you have some sort of big wish. It's a divine wish. It's something big. It's something that you're asking God for. And it's in your challenges or obstacles, so I feel like it's just not come in yet, and that could be what the challenge is. But a lesson that you've already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle, you have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles can be about like walking on a tightrope, but it can also be about making a decision or balancing something out, something like that. And I do see that eternity symbol in there also. And then your outcome is Queen of Swords, so you get some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding. Queen of Swords is someone who's very in control but compassionate. She can be very demanding, but again, she's very empathetic and will help you when you are in need. And that is going to be your outcome this week, so that is beautiful. Alright, Pisces, let's see what kind of guidance we can get. So even though this wish is in your challenges or obstacle, I feel like it's possible that this wish does come true this week, and that is what is causing someone helps you get this wish, is what I'm getting. Alright, Pisces, we are going to do our Queen of the Moon Oracle. We'll do 2 of them. And I've been telling everyone in the videos that normally when something, whatever happens in my week for my Aries video, or whichever video I was watching for that guidance, whenever I feel like I come across that situation throughout my weeks, a lot of times I forget just because they all start to blur together. There's so many of them. But I feel like just because I do so many videos, they all start to blur together. But I feel like when I remember, like when it's happening, and I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that, I said that was going to happen, then I'll use this guidance card. And that is how I'll get through this situation. And then when I do make it through the end of the week and the outcome has happened and I did what I was supposed to do, and then I'm like, okay, well now what? Where do I go from here? Well, then I'll use this guidance card to let me know what energies are coming in, what I have to be hopeful for, that type of thing. But I feel like you're waiting for something here. I'm going to clarify. I feel like you're waiting for this big wish to come in, but you're needing to make some sort of decision. Okay, so whatever this wish is, it's got something to do with work or hard work. You've been putting in a lot of hard work towards something. You're really hoping that the universe helps bend, comes in your favor, something like that. The World. So whatever this decision is has to do with some sort of completion, some sort of you're making a full circle. You could be like the world, it could be like the world's in the palm of your hand and you're starting your journey. Walking the tightrope could be like you're nervous to step out on your own, that type of thing. And then King of Cups on top of this Queen of Cups. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, whoever's helping you, King of Cups is someone who's very empathetic, very compassionate, loves dearly. So whoever this person is that might be being a little strict with you, Pisces, is just trying to help you and guide you. Alright, let's see what guidance cards we can get. So beginning of the week, gratitude. Make sure you're showing gratitude, Pisces. Make sure you show the universe and your loved ones and the people that are helping you, and that you are grateful for their help. But gratitude talks about being appreciative of what you already have. It talks about making sure that you feel blessed for the things that the universe has already blessed you with, and that will open you up to new, more blessings. Now with gratitude, I do always notice this hand here. It looks like an older hand and a younger hand holding it, but I always notice what this looks like, the spirit. It looks like it's almost like an illusion, like her whole body's not fully there, but it is. So it's possible that there could be someone watching over you, and that could have some meaning for someone. And there it is, new beginnings. And most likely that is what this wish is. That is what you've been working really hard for. I feel like the guidance here this week, Pisces, is just telling you don't have to walk this tightrope. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to feel like you're doing too much or juggling too much, or you're going to fall off at any moment. Especially if you are young, you're moving out, this is your first home, this is all expected. These are all experiences that we've all went through. And you don't have, there's no reason for you to feel like there's something you can't do. Alright, Pisces, we are going to end it with a moonology oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't feel like it's an emotional week for you this week. I feel like it's just more of a fearful of what's going to happen. And there it is. Surrender to the divine, a full moon. So I feel like it's just telling you there's no reason for you to be fearful. Your new beginnings are coming. If you have been working really hard and waiting for something and waiting for some wish to be granted, it does happen this week. You don't have to have this nervousness, this tightrope walking situation. The world is fixing to open up to you. You do have plenty of help. Alright, Pisces, I feel like that is a beautiful reading. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.